We are wrapping up the 1995 season and saying goodbye to a legend today on the 40-year sim. Welcome to another episode. I am Nutty Sports Gamer, and right away we are checking out highlights between the Knicks and the Bulls, March 1st, 1995. 103-101 is the score. 5:17 to go. Michael Jordan misses that shot for the Bulls. Oakley with the rebound. And now the Knicks have the ball. Mark Jackson passing it to Bullard, to Ewing in the post, defended by Rodman. Ewing makes that shot. Now it's 105-103. And we got a jump shot by Dennis Rodman, bringing the Bulls up to a 4-point lead. Michael Jordan now top of the key. 53 seconds left to go. Jordan can't make that shot over all those Knicks defenders. And now the Knicks look to cut the deficit, make this a one-possession game. Here is Glenn Rice with the layup there. 107-105, 20 seconds left to go in the game. Michael Jordan with the shot clock expiring. Can't make that shot. Timeout. Knicks with 13.8 seconds left to go. They have a chance to tie or win the game. Let's see what ends up happening here. Latrell Sprewell handling the ball. 10 seconds left. Guarded by Jordan. Let's see what he ultimately ends up doing. Latrell makes the shot for the Knicks. Tying the game. Heading to overtime we are. And here's an alley-oop to Dennis Rodman by Michael Jordan. Now Scottie Pippen has the ball. The Knicks down by 2. Rodman to Ron Harper. Loses the ball. Knicks running up court. And now let's see what they ultimately end up doing here. Mark Jackson passing the ball. Ball finds its way to Oakley. And now we got Glenn Rice to Oakley, making the basket for the Knicks. Tie game. Michael Jordan can't make that shot. Robin with the putback for the Bulls. 2-point game. Mark Jackson now at the wing. Misses the three-pointer. And the Bulls up by 2. Look to extend the lead. Pippen passing it to Rodman. Now Harper handing it off to, is it Presley? What the hell? Why is he out there? Jordan now with the ball, making the shot for the Bulls. It's a 4-point game. Spree, top of the key. Receives a screen from Oakley. Pulls up for the jumper. Sinks it. Spree is making some nice shots in this game, including that game-tying shot at the end of regulation. But Jordan has the ball right now for the Bulls. He's going to drive. He can't make that shot over Ewing. And yeah, once again, here come the Knicks. Spree, clutch. Can't make that shot, though. And now the Bulls, they have a chance to ice this game. Maybe. Can they make a shot here? A crucial possession for them. Ron Harper passing it to Scottie Pippen. He's going to pass it to MJ. MJ can't make the shot. Can't ice the game. The Knicks get the ball back. Spree dribbling. Handling the ball. Tries to penetrate. Jordan won't let him. He passes it off to Rice. Rice guarded by Pippen. Rice can't get that to go in. Oakley, though, makes that basket and draws to foul. Oakley at the free throw line gives the Knicks a 1-point lead. 11.6 left to go in overtime. Michael Jordan handling the ball. Screen. Rodman with the alley-oop. And the Bulls take a 1-point lead with 2.2 seconds left. Oakley going to inbound the ball. Inbounds pass to Spree, log 3. And that will do it. The Bulls will win this game. 115, 114. What a game to start off the video. I think there's a couple of pretty damn good games left. And then we got the awards to show you, right? The MVP, Rookie of the Year, all that stuff. It's a big episode. A lot to cover. But man, what a way to start things off. Rahman with that alley-oop to win the game for the Bulls. The Bulls are looking pretty damn good this season. Now here's the Jazz versus the Rockets. Polynice dunks the ball for the Jazz. The Rockets are still the defending champs. Now here's Drexler missing that shot. And the Jazz with a chance to make it an 8-point game. They do just that with that shot. 109-101. Olden Polynice, 2:18 left to go. Missed shot there by the Jazz. And now Drexler. He's going to pass it to Doc Rivers. Rivers to Marble for 3. It's good. 5-point game. Can the Jazz hold them off? Keep this lead. Hersey Hawkins passing to Tom Chambers. Chambers trying to drive. Gets stopped by Marble here. But Chambers does get by him and make that shot. 111-104. Doc Rivers passing it to Hakeem. Hakeem can't make that shot. Gets the rebound and the putback. So the Rockets aren't going away. Jazz with the ball now after timeout. Tom Chambers to Hersey Hawkins. You know, we don't often see Hawkins score. Instead, he passes it to Polynice for the dunk there. And the Jazz do end up winning this game against the Rockets. 117-110 is the score. Drexler at 24, Marble at 23. And now let's check out the Bucks. Man, how many good matchups are there out in this league, right? Shaq versus Barkley. Shaq with the dunk there. Like a Bucks-Kings game. Yeah, it's that could be a fun game, of course. Shaq with that shot there. And then you got Barkley and Sabonis on the other side. Barkley can't make that shot. Rebound, Aguirre. 92-91. 4 minutes left to go, and Shaq's going to make that dunk in the fast break. It's a 3-point game. Bucks with the lead. KJ to Barkley. Barkley with the dunk there. Drives baseline for that dunk. 1-point game. Penny Hardaway to Shaq. Shaq makes that shot. Bucks get the ball back. Penny makes that runner. Now it's a 5-point game. Feels like the Bucks might start taking over. Penny misses. Dunks the ball. 7-point game. Could that be enough? Yeah, that's pretty much it. 100-93 is the final score there. The Bucks beat the Kings. Yeah, that's what we just saw. It's literally right there. I can see the name. Hornacek with 24 points. We didn't really see him out there, but he scored 24. Barkley had 18 and 14 in the losing effort. A couple other Kings players with double figures. But ultimately, the Bucks prevailed thanks to 29 and 10 from Shaq. And now we are moving right along to Mavericks, Lakers. Lakers, both teams actually trying to fight for a playoff spot. So let's see who ends up winning this game. Joe Dumars making that shot for the Mavericks in the fast break. 2-point game in Dallas. Lakers with the 2-point lead. Now we have Magic Johnson receiving the pass from Byron Scott. And Johnson makes that shot for the Lakers. Behind the back pass to Sam Bowie leads to a made bucket. And then Worthy is not worthy of making that shot. And Dallas is going to come right back and try and tie this game. Bowie does just that. 101-101. 4.5 left to go. Here's Chris Childs with the layup there. 103-101. Robertson to Magic Johnson for 3. No good, but Divac gets the putback. Grant Hill with the ball. He's going to pull it for the jumper here and make it 105-103. Mavericks with the lead now. Magic Johnson at the corner. Gets the screen. Makes that shot for his Lakers. Lakers get the ball back. And still with a 2-point lead. Magic Johnson to James Worthy to Kevin Willis for the baseline jumper. That's no good. Sam Bowie gets the rebound. Mavericks going the other way. Joe Dumars spins, makes that layup. Some nice moves from the wily vet. And now we got Byron Scott to Magic. Magic to Divac. That's a good bucket there. 107. 2-point game. High fives all around. Mavericks ball. Less than a minute left to go. Joe Dumars to Grant Hill. Grant Hill to Derek Harper. Gets the shot off. Misses. Divac with the rebound. Lakers. We got a missed shot there by the Lakers. And now the Mavericks have a chance to tie this game. Foul drawn. Grant Hill at the free throw line. Lakers coach ain't too happy about this. Grant Hill makes the first free throw. And here comes the second attempt, which is going to be a made free throw. So there you go. Tie game, 109. Magic to Divac. That's a dunk. 111-109 now. Let's see if the Mavericks can respond to that. Hill dribbling, screen. Hill driving, pulls up for the jumper, makes the shot off glass. Now the Lakers, 10 seconds left. Alvin Robertson passes it to Magic Johnson. Johnson double team. He whips it over to Worthy for three. Misses the shot. Worthy trying to make that three. He's not the right guy to try to make something like that. And I think we're going into overtime. Let's see how this is going to shake out. Overtime game in Dallas. Magic Johnson with the ball. Gets the screen from Vlade. Makes the shot. I mean, Vlade screens the defender. Yeah, whatever. Magic Johnson makes that dunk. I'm sweating. I have the fan. I have a fan, but it's not pointed at me right now. Divac makes that basket for the Lakers. Grant Hill can't make that three. Derek Harper's right there for the putback. It is a 4-point game. As I face this fan in my direction, you might be able to hear it in the background now. 117, 115, 2:37 left to go. Magic makes that basket for the Lakers. 4-point game. Lakers trying to ice this. Divac can't make the shot, though. They can't put the Mavericks away. Now here comes the Mavs. Grant Hill almost stepped out of bounds, but he doesn't. He passes to Harper for the basket there. 119, 117. Magic double team. Harper with the rebound. Can the Dallas Mavericks tie this game up or better? Bowie can't do it. Dumars can. It is a tie game. Are we gonna get a double overtime up in this piece? We got jump ball. Grant Hill, Alvin Robertson. Grant Hill gets the ball for his team. Now here's Grant Hill trying to be the hero in Dallas. Loses the ball. Yikes. And now the Lakers have a chance to seal things. James Worthy makes the layup. And it's a 2-point game. Can the Mavericks bring this to double overtime, or can they win the game? Grant Hill, no! Rebound Lakers, Kevin Willis. And that game, or this game, is gonna be over after these free throws, assuming Kevin Willis makes this one, which he does. So yeah, that's the end of the game. 125, 119 is the final score. Divac for 23 and 19. And you know, it's a different vibe doing this stuff in the middle of the summer when it's like 90 degrees out. Doing these videos when it's 90 degrees out is not as fun as when it's like 65 degrees or 70 degrees in the spring. You know what I mean? Whew. Okay, Nets, Magic, 91-87. Larry Johnson with the dunk there for the Magic. 2-point game. Now we got Tim Hardaway making that basket for his New Jersey Nets. 4-point game. Larry Johnson gets a putback shot there for the Magic. 93-91. 152 left to go in Orlando. We got Ogman with the ball, passing it to Ceballos, who misses the shot. Hinson with the rebound. Back to Tim Hardaway now. Tim Hardaway, is he going to try and do it himself? Oh, man. Look at his dribbling. Look at his moves. Check out the spin moves, the fancy dribble work, the fancy footwork to get to the basket. Very impressive. 95-94. Johnson can't get that shot. Or 95-91. Sorry about that. Larry Johnson couldn't make that shot. Here's an alley-oop to Ogman from Tim Hardaway. 6-point game. And here's Larry Johnson. Makes that shot for his Magic. Does his little signature move there. And then he dunks the ball. Now it's a 2-point game all of a sudden. Now the Magic might be able to come back into this one. Tim Hardaway, though, has other plans. Look at him bulldoze Sleepy Floyd to make that layup. Pretty crazy. The Magic, though, Sam Perkins with that basket there. Tim Hardaway, bounced alley-oop, but Ogman still manages to get the ball. He gets blocked. Roy Hinson, he can't make the shot. Ogman fouled. Foul, bad foul? Would you say that's a bad foul? I guess it's a necessary foul. So, and they're probably going to foul again, given the situation. Yeah, I think it's safe to say that unless Stacey Ogman misses these free throws, the Nets are going to win this game in Orlando. And, you know, the Orlando Magic have been struggling as a franchise. But you're kind of starting to see some of the pieces fall into place. I'll say that about them. It's starting. They have some good players now. Larry Johnson is a free agent after this season, so that could impact things. But so far, I'm starting to like what I'm seeing out of these guys. Mashburn for 3, that's a miss. But you know, one day Mashburn is going to make those. Okay, so don't give up, Magic. Don't give up. You guys are finally sort of on the right track. Meanwhile, the Nets had a good win here to try to stay in the playoff race. We're going to see the standings at some point. Maybe I just wait till the end of the season and keep you guessing. Jazz versus Cavs. We got a Felton Spencer dunk there for the Jazz. 105-107. And then we got a missed shot by the Jazz. Catledge with the rebound. Reggie Miller. Pass it to Mark Price for the layup there. 109-105. Michael Adams. Can't make that 3. Tom Chambers right there getting the rebound and the putback. 2-point game in Cleveland. Cleveland with the lead. Derek McKee. Hesitating. Waiting for inspiration. He throws up a 3. Doesn't make it. Jazz have a chance now to tie this game. Hersey Hawkins with the ball, passing it to Michael Adams. They could take the lead with a 3, but Michael Adams decides against it and can't get past Reggie Miller. Reggie Miller with some really nice defense on Michael Adams. Michael Adams throws up a shot, contested, rebound, Ralph Sampson, and the Cavs. Reggie Miller? No, what is he doing? Reggie Miller was feeling himself there. Tries the transition pull-up 3. Does that go down? That could prove costly. Hersey Hawkins misses the shot. Gives the Cavs a break, and now they have another chance to make this a 2-possession game. Reggie Miller, you going to do some more dumb shit, or are you going to try and actually help win the game? Miller makes the shot there. There you go. There you go, Reggie. It is 111-109 now. 57 seconds left to go. Mark Price with the ball. So then once again, they have to try and make this a 2-possession game. Derek McKee to Catledge. Gatledge, what do you say? Guarded against Chambers. Can't make that shot. The Jazz have a chance here. A serious chance to tie this game. Person to Adams. A log 2. Can't make it. Chambers, though. Basket to Person. They can take the lead if they want. What are they going to do here? Oh, Hershey Hawkins for 3. Can't make it. Polonies, though. Passing it to Adams. What are they? Oh, God. Dudes. Okay, they want to take the last shot, but all right, if that's what you want to do. That's a choice. It's a choice that you're going to have to live with. Michael Adams for 3. No! Cavaliers win this game 111-109. Reggie Miller can dap up the other team and his teammates because the Cavs won. 27 points for Reggie Miller, 24 for Michael Adams. Mark Price with 18 points, 9 rebounds, 7 for 11 from the field, which is nice. Ella Shrimp was 5 for 18. Not very efficient, but his team won. So, I think maybe now, if I haven't used Reggie Miller before, maybe I'll use him now as a thumbnail. That's a nice shot. Get a little closer. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. I've been recording a bunch of episodes in a row, so I have no idea if I'm going to use Reggie or not. Bucks versus Jazz. More Jazz. Can't get enough Jazz. And now I can't get enough Bucks. That's why we're watching this game. We got Penny to Mason there, making a 6-point game in Utah. We got Olden Polonies missing that shot for the Jazz. Bucks in transition are mighty dangerous. And now here's Mason proving my point. 8-point game. Another missed shot, perhaps, by the Jazz here. Yep. Rebound by Polonies, though, and he dunks the ball over Gary Leonard, who's out there for some damn reason. There's Penny making that shot for the Bucks. 8-point game. And this game is over, by the way. 97-90 ends up being the final score. The Bucks win. Shaq was fouled out. 10 points, 9 rebounds for the big fella. And more Cavs. This time against the Nuggets. Another interconference game. And we got a made shot there by the Cavaliers. 99-99. Less than 5 minutes left to go in the game. Mookie Blaylock guarded by Mark Price. Blaylock pulls up for the 2. He sinks the jump shot. 101-99. Mark Price bringing the ball up court. Passing it to Derek McKee at the wing. Now we got Sampson receiving the pass in the post. He steps out of bounds. Damn it, Sampson. You're too damn smart to be doing stuff like that. Coaches, can't believe it. And I should have maybe cut some of this stuff out. I don't know why this is all in. But I will do my best to pretend that this is all on purpose. Charles Smith receives the pass. Passing it to Williams, then to Blaylock for 2. Can't get it to fall. Derek McKee with the rebound. Cavaliers want to tie this game. Want to maybe take the lead if it's possible. Terry Catledge to Derek McKee to Reggie Miller for a log 2. That's no good. Rebound Nuggets. Man, I kept all of this in. What was I thinking? What the hell? Dan Marley. You know, we're ending the season on a superb note by me. Terry Cummings now with the ball in the post. He does manage to bulldoze his way towards the basket. And then, or bully his way. I don't know, whatever word is better. Ralph Sampson, though, fights right on back, makes a bucket there. Cummings against Sampson again. Cummings the victor. 105-101. Mark Price to Reggie Miller. Finally, I'm starting to cut some stuff out. Reggie Miller with a long 3, no good, but Sampson's right there for the putback. 105, 103, 145 left to go. Mookie Blaylock for the log 2, no good. But Charles Smith is right there for the putback. It's a 107-103 game. Now we have Dan Marley. Dan Marley to Reggie Williams. Dudes, I'm messing up all over the place. Thunder Dan to Reggie Williams to Terry Cummings. Cummings violation? He missed a walk or something. Travel. I don't know. So the Cavaliers get the ball, had a chance to make this a one-possession game. Reggie Miller. Oh my God, guys, I need help. Ralph Sampson with the ball. Derek McKee with the shot here, no good. But Sampson with the putback. It's a 107-105 game. 36 seconds left to go in the contest. Mookie Blaylock, top of the key. He's going to pull up for the jump shot, make it. 4-point game. We got Derek McKee pass to Reggie Miller for three. Oh, God. He misses. Let's get out of this game. Let's get out of here. Here we go. Why? I almost said Reggie Williams instead of Reggie Miller like 3 times. And who was the other mistake that I was making? I think I almost called Dan Marley Mark Price. I am all over the place. We got a couple more games left before we wrap things up for 1995. Let me see if I can make up for my mistakes. Alvin Robertson makes that shot. I can't confuse him with anybody else, can I? And then we got Brad Daugherty for the Suns. Makes that shot. Now we got Vlade Divac. I probably shouldn't start all my sentences that way. Now we got Magic. Now we got Divac. Divac with that basket there for the Lakers. 2:20 left to go. 89-87 at the Forum. And we... I almost said it again. Kenny the Jet Smith attempts a shot. Misses. Brad Daugherty with the putback. 91-87. Danny Ainge to Brad Daugherty for the long two. Can't get that to go in. Suns still with the lead, but the Lakers can cut into it. James Worthy cannot make that basket. Suns get fouled, and this game is toast. 95-87 will end up being the final score. The Suns are damn good. We know about the Suns, those sons of bitches over there in Phoenix. You know, always having these deep playoff runs ever since, 92? Right? So they are really... I mean, I say it out of respect. When I say sons of bitches, I say it out of respect. Scottie Pippen with that 3 tying the game in Miami. Miami is a damn good team this season. This is a damn good matchup. Michael Jordan contested, misses the shot. Rebound Heat. And the Heat want to make a quick basket here with 1:35 left to go. We got Nate McMillan handling the ball. Offensive foul? All right, well... Bulls ball now. Scottie Pippen to Jeff Sanders to Jordan, who misses that shot. Oh, Sanders is 16, by the way. I think I said Presley in the beginning of the video when he had the ball. Number 16 for the Bulls. That's Jeff Sanders. Now we got Nate McMillan with the ball now for the Heat. He's going to pass it to Tony Kukoc for 3. No good. Are we going to get another damn overtime game? Please, Jordan. Let's finish this damn season. I'm running out of steam here. It's freaking hot. It's freaking hot here. Michael Jordan. Will he put me out of my misery and make this damn shot? Jordan for the long two. No! It's overtime. I mean, I still have 20 minutes left in the video, but for some reason, commentating on games makes me sweaty. There's a made shot by the Heat. Gary Payton. Ooh, bad pass. Pippen, or not Pippen, there to intercept it. Now we have a missed shot by the Bulls. For some reason, the Bulls are starting to miss a lot of shots, especially MJ. I don't know what's going on with the algorithm 2K, making him miss shots, jump shots like that. But here's a rebound by Buck Williams. Another rebound by Buck Williams, and he makes that shot. 93-89. The Heat are starting to pull away, but there's a jump shot by Michael Jordan. Alonzo Mourning misses that shot for the Heat, and the Bulls have a chance to tie it. That's no good, but Scottie Pippen's right there for that ferocious slam. So it is back to a tie game. Alonzo Mourning makes that shot for the Heat. 95-93. The Heat are holding their own. Michael Jordan missing that jump shot. And yeah, it's crazy to see the Heat get to this point, right? We saw them struggle for a few seasons. Peyton misses. Oh, that was a tip in by somebody. It might not have been a Heat, but the Heat make that basket. Gary Payton, star point guard for the Heat, passing it to Alonzo Mourning. He's going to make that shot, and the Heat are pulling away. That could be concerning for the Bulls. Michael Jordan will make that shot, 99-95. There's a made shot by the Heat. They just keep coming. Alonzo Mourning just keeps coming, and that's the end of this game. Whew. End of the game. Final score 103-96. Damn good Bulls team gets beat by a damn good Heat team. I mean, what else is there to say about all that? We're almost at the end of the season. The Bulls have 60 wins. The Heat are just a couple games behind. We're going through these standings kind of quickly. Get the Cavaliers, Knicks, Bullets making the playoffs. Kings, Rockets, Nuggets, Suns, Jazz, and Sonics have officially clinched or punched their ticket to make the playoffs. Clippers, Lakers are in the thick of things. Mavericks are half game out. Spurs are 2 games out. Spurs, for some reason, I mean, I thought they were trying to tank, trying to get themselves in position for the lottery, and now they're looks like they're trying to make the playoffs, so that doesn't make much sense. They might have accidentally got better when they traded Terry Cummings. So go figure. Right. I almost forgot. This is the final game of the season, of the regular season. We are saying goodbye to a legend. I hinted at that at the beginning, I think. Yeah, we're saying goodbye to Larry Bird. This is going to be his final game. He has confirmed that he cannot possibly play another game in the NBA. The Celtics are struggling mightily. So we're going to watch parts of this game from the beginning, just kind of going in and out through random sections, and then watch a little bit at the end. But this game is a bit rough. It's a bit of a rough goodbye, and it just goes to show that it's definitely time. And maybe this should have happened a year ago or 2 years ago. But let's watch the tip-off, or not. Let's watch the Celtics team with the ball. Mario Elliott to Larry Bird. He drives, can't make that shot. And now we got James Worthy making a jump shot for the Lakers. So Worthy also old, but he's still making his shots. Kevin McHale with the ball, passing it to Mario Ellie. Larry Bird calls for the ball. Passes to Scott Skiles, misses the 3. Celtics ensuing possession. Larry Bird can't make that shot. I mean, these are shots that he used to make with ease. So you check the first 100 episodes of The Sim, right? And now Larry Bird is kind of not doing so well. Divac makes it a 4-0 game. We're going to fast forward a little bit, and oh my God, guys. It's 47-20 in the third quarter. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Magic Johnson makes that shot for the Lakers. I mean, for our last game, this is just ugly. Very, very ugly. It's going to go down in history as one of the ugliest games in the Sim, in an NBA, for all time. I mean, this is how Larry Bird is going to go out, like this. Alvin Robertson for 3. He can't make that shot. Larry Bird with the rebound. It's 51-20, guys. Like, what is happening? How could the Boston Celtics only have 20 points? They can't make a damn shot is why. Let's fast forward. I was really hoping this was going to be a cool final game. Lakers-Celtics. Right? At least they scored 26 in the third quarter. Now they have 60 points. So that's like the bare minimum of respectability. If you're doing really badly in an NBA game, you want to at least score 60. At least, especially in the 90s, I remember games like that where you would see like a final score being like 88-66, something like that. Here's a Celtics bucket in transition, so 86-62, and I think Bird had the pass there, the assist. 3:17 left to go. Here's a steal by Tarpley. Tarpley with the layup there. 22-point game. I mean, they don't have no chance to win it, but you appreciate the effort nonetheless. McHale with a rebound there. Likely his final game as a Celtic as well. We'll get into that during the offseason. Mario Ellie, though, top of the key, passing it to Donald Royal. What's Royal going to do? He's going to pass it to Tarpley. Bird to Ellie to McHale. McHale misses the shot for the Celtics, and that pretty much sums it up. That pretty much tells you everything you need to know about the Celtics team, where they're at, and where they should be. And don't really need to commentate on this game. Let me just say, I regret. I mean, it was kind of early in the sim when Kareem left, right? Kareem, 2K retired. Kareem in '87. I brought him back for 2 more seasons before he finally retired for good. And I never gave Kareem a proper farewell. But to the all-time greats, to the legends of the legends, I want to start doing this. I want to start giving them a proper farewell. Magic will have his time. Bird, his time is right now. McHale makes that shot, by the way, as this game is just about over. But, yeah, we're saying goodbye to a legend, Larry Bird. He was a hell of a player in this sim. We had a lot of good times with him. He won 3 championships in this sim. And this is it. This is it for Larry Bird. And he played a couple extra years than he did in real life, which might not have been the smartest choice, but he didn't have back problems. He felt like he could still do it. And you got to give him credit. He has more total points in his career now than he did in real life. He's going to retire a 4-time champion. So that's pretty big. He only had 3 in real life. So, I mean, there's definitely a lot of things he did in this sim that surpass what he did in real life. But I think the way he retired in '92 in real life probably was a smarter choice than what he ended up doing, or was it '93? It might have been '93. Than what he ended up doing in this sim. But there he is on the bench in the game's final moments, and thank you very much, Larry Bird. I mean, as we get deeper to the sim, we're in the 100s of the episodes. We're going to start to see some of these guys who've been fixtures of this sim for a long time start to leave. So it's not really emotional, all right. This is just a video game, but we spend a lot of time with these guys commentating on their games, and it's I want to pay respect to these guys in this sim. I feel like that's what a big part of this sim is about, is reliving NBA history. And so I like that I get to show my appreciation, voice my appreciation for some of these players who, like Larry Bird, I never really actually got to see play in real life. I've seen his highlights numerous times. So a big reason why I did this sim was being able to bring guys like this back to life. And 2K might not be the most accurate representation of NBA basketball, but having watched highlights, you could see a bit of his real life game in 2K version of Larry Bird, right? So it's fun to see that. Fun to see it play out. He retires as the 5th highest scorer in NBA history, and he's 4th in field goals made, 3-pointers made, and he might not be as high here in 2K. They didn't really have him shoot many threes. He never got to be in the 3-point contest, which sucks. Yeah, so he's in the list, though. Still in the list. Free throws made, Bird is 16th. So there he is right there under Havlicek. Rebounds, where is he at? Larry Bird, 22nd. That's pretty solid. 10,000 rebounds for him. And he's top 6 in assists, so he had a hell of a career. He is in all the lists. Steals, minutes, he's 8th. So yeah. And then let's okay. I don't want to talk over this. Michael Jordan ends up being the 1995 MVP. 33 points per game, 5 rebounds, 6 assists, 2.5 steals. Really no debate on this. Jason Kidd, Rookie of the Year. There might be some debate on that, but ultimately you can't go wrong with either him or Grant Hill. Dale Davis, 6th Man of the Year. Dennis Rodman, Defensive Player of the Year. 12 rebounds a game. LaFonso Ellis, Most Improved. Coach for the Bulls with Coach of the Year. And that's probably the Rockets winning Executive of the Year. I'm not sure, though. Jordan, Ron Harper, Charles Barkley, Scottie Pippen, David Robinson are on the All-NBA first team. I mean, you could might be an argument against Michael Jordan being an MVP. That three of the guys, there's three Bulls players in All NBA first team. Is Robin in second team or third team? I wonder. Tim Hardaway. Nah, Robin isn't in any of the All NBA teams. Tim Hardaway, Mickey Blaylock, Sean Kemp, Karl Malone, Shaq on the second team. Third team, Michael Adams, John Stockton, Worthy, Weber, and Alonzo Mourning. Chris Webber on the All NBA third team. All right, dude. All right. Pretty cool. The first team, you got Rodman, Pippen, and Jordan on the all defensive first team. And you got Ron Harper on the all defensive second team. So, I mean, it's an embarrassment of riches. It's an embarrassment of riches that the Bulls have. But we kind of expected that going into the season once those moves were made. And that's what the season was kind of about, was seeing the Bulls dominant, like truly dominating in a way that they weren't doing. Even when they won those first two championships in the sim, they weren't quite dominating along the way, right? And a great all-rookie first team, Kidd, Hill, Eddie Jones, Glenn Robinson, Juwan Howard makes the first team. That's a hell of a list. Isaiah Ryder, Sharon Wright, Doug Christie, Jalen Rose, Eric Murdoch on the second team. Christie was drafted in '92, but he didn't actually start playing minutes until this season, so that's why he is in the all-rookie second team there. And that's all the awards. That's all the lists. And Michael Jordan led the league in scoring as usual, but he had 33 points per game, which is higher than normal. So hell of a job by him. Mitch Richmond. Was Mitch Richmond on any of those lists? He was second in scoring. I don't even think he's made an All-Star game, which that's kind of shitty, you know. David Robinson, Alonzo Mourning also tops in scoring. Latrell Sprewell, 25 points per game. Mookie Blaylock, Shaq, Reggie Miller, Grant Hill, Karl Malone. It's an interesting mix of veterans and young players on that list. Ron Harper, Scottie Pippen, Hakeem, Larry Johnson. Is Larry Johnson coming back to Orlando? That's a big question going into the offseason. Orlando, we'll see what they did at season's end, but they've been struggling. It's not just that they've been bad. They've been like really bad all 4 years. And in real life, Larry Johnson left the Charlotte Hornets, and the Hornets made the playoffs a couple of times, right? He got traded to the Knicks for Anthony Mason after the '96 season, I believe. You guys can look that up and correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, so if that's gonna happen, and Gary Payton playing well. He hasn't made an All-Star game yet, so that's a whole other thing. But yeah, Larry Johnson. Do the Orlando Magic keep him, or do they do a sign-in trade, right, to kind of get some assets to build a better future without him? You know, like that's a serious question to ask, because you know you re-sign Larry Johnson to a bigger deal. You kind of hamper your chances at really building a good team around him. You know, they have some promising young players in Jamal Mashburn and Eddie Jones, but you know, are they going to progress quickly enough to make Larry Johnson want to stick around? You know, so that's it's a very intriguing question, and one I you know, before we get into all the playoffs, I want to just want to pose that question out there, that's going to be a thing in the offseason where Larry Johnson goes. He's going to stay with the Magic or not. So John Stockton led the league in assists, as you would expect. Steals per game, Michael Williams for the Pacers. Shaq leading the league in blocks. Gary Payton leading the league in turnovers. Whew, we're almost done. I need to take a break, but let's check out the standings. Bulls 68-14, won 11 in a row to finish out the season. The Heat were 61-21. Bullets, Bucks, Knicks, Cavs, Pacers, Nets. The Nets make the playoffs ultimately, so that good for them. The Hornets missed out by a few games, so that is the story of the Eastern Conference. Do we get to see who ended up being really bad or and whatnot? Yeah, you see the Hornets are at the 9th spot there. The Pacers kind of underwhelmed, right? 44-38, 7 seeds. That's kind of surprising. I mean, the Heat though, being 61-21, that's a hell of a thing to see there. Peyton and Alonzo Mourning really turning that team around. They won like 42 games last season, 40 games, and then to have a 21 game improvement like that. I mean, Yeah, it's their development together as a duo has been a thing to watch. And the Magic, yeah, 28-54, which has been their best season. But the fact that they're 28-54 and that's their best season, that doesn't say much. Sixers, Celtics, Pistons, Hawks, bottom of the East. They're all trying to get some good lottery picks, and we salute them. Hopefully, we'll see if they have any good luck in the lottery. That 95 draft. Kevin Garnett is obviously the biggest prize of the 95 draft. We also you get some other pretty good players in there as well. David Stoudemire, Rasheed Wallace. So we'll see how that goes. Kings ended up with the 1 seed in the West. Rockets second seed. And you got the Nuggets, Suns, Jazz, Sonics, Lakers, and Clippers. The Clippers made it. The Mavericks don't make it. The Clippers make the playoffs for the first time since what, 88, 89? So that's impressive since the Moses Malone years. Spurs are out of it. Warriors, Timberwolves, Blazers. Think about the Spurs. I think their pick was top 10 protected. So if they fall outside the top 10, they might not keep their draft picks. They were very unwise to win games. I think they just screwed themselves. That Terry Cummings trade was supposed to help them get worse enough to keep their pick. Oh well, here's the matchups. Next video, we got the Kings versus the Clippers, Suns versus the Jazz, Nuggets versus the Sonics, Rockets versus the Lakers. That's the West. On the East, we got the Bulls versus the Nets, Bucks versus the Knicks again. I think they faced each other last season. Wizards versus the Wizards. Bullets versus the Cavaliers. Heat versus the Pacers. I said Wizards. We're not there yet, Nutty Sports Gamer. That's a couple of seasons from now, the Wizards. That's going to be wild, right? And, yeah, this episode's over. And once again, thank you very much, Larry Bird, for your contributions to the sim. We salute you. And that's the final image of Larry Bird in this sim, walking to the locker room, never to play basketball ever again. So I'm getting emotional. I have to go cry now. Goodbye.